This is David with TechNewsZone.com. We're testing our Trinus3d printer, which seems to be really nice. We like the design. It's kind of engineering style, as we call it. We'll probably want to get an enclosure for it at some point in the continuum, but right now we have one. But neither does our big guy, our Hatchbox 3D doesn't have an enclosure either, and he works rather well. We've had some good luck with the Polymaker filament. We're testing on it now. I think our Z height was a little weird, so we readjusted the Z height screw and then tested the Z height again with a business card, like some people have done on Trinus.com. And right now it seems to be working, because we've had it where it'll do the first layer properly, and it'll start dragging the objects. We're using blue painter's tape since our heated bed's being weird. So it seems to be with a lower Z height, with the Z height screw adjusted, and it seems to be printing now. So it could have been the problem. Other than that, it's a great printer. I love the way it's designed. I love the screw-based system it uses. It has 3 solid axes. It uses like a screw-type drive on each axis. We did the Thingiverse filament holder on top. Right now we're doing the Polymaker natural filament smooth, and it's working rather well. It could be an issue also, we were using a different filament and it was dragging that filament, but this filament is made better obviously, and it seems to work a little bit better. So we're having some better luck with it at this point, but it does work good. We printed some objects on it a few days ago and put them on the web, and then it does an awesome job on the auto print. So we're having some issues with other objects, but I don't think it's the printer, it's just some of the settings were out of whack. But now that it's adjusted, so far it's behaving. And right now we're printing that little mini Buddha, this time in Polymaker natural filament rather than the generic filament we're using. So that could be the issue, because it seems to be doing a good job with it. So filament is important. You gotta make sure you use good filament like Polymaker, the Hatchbox, with the AMX3D, of course Protopasta. I haven't tried that yet. We love Protopasta. But with this Polymaker filament, it's printing beautifully. So what we did is we adjusted the Z height screw down there to a little closer, and then we are using painter's tape as well, because that sometimes works good, and it seems to be working beautifully. So, and then we have a little LED screen as well. So this is David with Tech News Zone. We're testing and reviewing the Trinus3d from Kodama. We were fans for about a year, and we finally got one. They sent us one. At some point we might want the enclosure on the laser, but right now we have the heated bed, but it's not heating, so they're sending us a replacement heated bed. I think it got damaged in shipping. Other than that, it seems to be working beautifully. I think some of we're just learning errors ourselves, learning how to adjust the height and things like that. So, but now that's adjusted, now it's working beautifully again, so interesting. Just make sure you use good filament, like Polymaker or Hatchbox or Protopasta or some of the good brands out there, and it seems to do a good job. We haven't tried ABS or other materials yet, because we had some issues with heated bed, but with the PLA seems to be working beautifully. So again, we're having issues for a little bit. I think maybe it got out of adjustment or something. At first it was printing beautifully, and then it got a little weird. But I think that Z height screw was loose, which is not now. But this is the Trinus3d from Kodama. Very nice printer, interesting design. So far we haven't printed any really large objects on it, but it seems to be able to print pretty high Z height, which we haven't tried it with anything really big yet, but with all the stuff we've been printing so far that have printed beautifully have been smaller objects. So right now it's printing a little Buddha. We're using Pango from Panowin. And our only thing we wish it could do is we could print directly. You can put the object on the SD file and tell it to print from the screen. But it'd be cool if you could just print directly from like Simplify 3D or something. There is a model on Simplify, but so far we're having some issues getting it to work. But we're going to try again later. If we get it to work, we'll do another video of it using Simplify 3D and printing directly to it. So it's fairly quiet, and I like that print holder that we got from the Thingiverse. I'm using a piece of PVC pipe with caps on the end, That way you can fit a lot of different size filaments. We have a smaller one too, but most of the filaments will fit with this PVC pipe where we have it. So far so good on this filament. It's the Polymaker sample we received. It is Polymaker Smooth 3D Printing Filaments, compatible with existing filament-based 3D printers. So it seems cool. It says temperature 190 to 210, recommended temperature up to 70 degrees on heated bed. But at this point we are printing without the heated bed, but it seems to be working rather well. I have to get some more filament from like a larger roll at some point. Next we'll try, after this, we'll try some of the Protopasta filament, and we also want to try the poly wood too, so cool. This is Dave at TechNewsZone.com with the pretty nice, pretty awesome Trinus3d printer. The support's been good. The guys are great over there, and they've been working with us. The only thing is we're waiting on our heated bed, but other than that, everything's cool. And we want to get some more filament to mess with on it too, but we like it. It's a thumbs up from those of us at TechNewsZone.com. We've been doing a lot of beta testing lately, and this is solid. It's a nice solid printer. Not as fancy as some, but for the price point, it's a nice device, and the output quality seems to be, well, now that we have it calibrated, it seems to be doing a better job. So this is David with TechNewsZone.com, and we're huge fans of the Trinus3d.